So Gen G might be prepared for this, possibly starting things off with a bit of a nade as Texture tries to dive in. Meteor off the shields, already cracked up and open, but Buzz and Carpe able to strike back just as well. Continuing to fight off a Rubble, the Paranoia gets sent through, and Karen running away.
He's here, they hear the footsteps. Carpe, he's heard it, he's ready for it, but Foxy9 gets him, and now they know the exact location of Buzz. Now he starts to pinch in. The timing has to be good here. Oh no, okay, Karen, nice sidestep away from...
Yeah, Munchkin, he is ready with the Spectre, possibly a Snakebite as well. Foxy9 just holding the off angle, spots them through. The Nanoswarm's already chipping and burning them away as he sprays and prays. 2 kills to his name. Munchkin onto the double as well. Drives their spirits up, but at the same time, you know, T1's getting a good read for things down. Here's that contingency wall. They're trying to push alongside it, a bit of a high-low, and they managed to strike down one, but still continuing to spray on through. Karen able to get something, but gets traded off as well.
Yo, man, he wants that timing. He finds one. Dances around the smoke. Can he land a second? Not quite. A good wraparound from Iza will give the numbers advantage to T1, but they've already taken some damage. And Munchkin, he's going to go for the trade. Now 1v2. Foxy9. Can he do it again? Can he do what Meteor has done so much for Gen G last year? And he reads it, stacks. That box, it does not protect you. Down to Meteor versus Foxy9. He even wants to check Heaven. He's getting greedy with it, but he finds the timing. Knife out. Now he needs to go. He knows he needs to get the half. He's trying to draw him in. Just one more chance, but no time left on the spike.
Avoiding the drone or trying to watch for it.
A fast push out from C. I mean, immediately they say this has to be a group effort from T1. Still more delay coming in. And now it's going to be Karen taken through the other dimension. Meteor, he's ready with it. Repositions with the knife, and Karen! He has his crosshairs trained on the target. Eventually still surrounded. All he needs to do is buy time. You've still got 3 members on site. Your teammates locking things down. Yo, man tries to get ahead of it. They want to spread out their angles. They want to get us around, but Carpe, he reads right into the plans of Gen G, and that's a double. That's the round gone. Munchkin, can you get out alive? No! Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if Buzz just launches that showstopper at some point as well if he really wants to. Try to get that rotation going quick. But for now, still Paint Shell's online, and there it is. Showstopper goes up above, and he gets both! Nobody will drop down onto the site. Carpe there with the trade. The desk praised him, and he's really right back in the zone today in the lower finals as T1 take the lead as the pressure locked him down. But this time, they are fired up. They are heating up. And now once again, Rumble fight. This is Gen G's home, but only 8 HP. And T1 continue to win out on this zone.
Oh, man. Karen trying his best to play around the doors. Munchkin off to the other side of the toxic screen, but he's been spotted as well. Down to low. Karen able to find a bit of a double. Can he get the third? Yes, he does! A quad! But Stacks takes down his life.
You have the turret, but for now, just a tap. This is the only location possible! And Foxy! It's going to be pressure on to C.
Foxy9, he's playing really close. He has the lockdown. Might need to play a little further back and back in towards Waterfall if he's to deploy that thing. And at the same time, Munchkin right around the corner. He's one away from the Viper's pit. They're looking for something, hiding inside of the smoke, and there it is, kind of lined up. Foxy9 with a double. Munchkin off towards the top. The shield propped up. Meteor trying to stand tall, but Munchkin!
But Karen's not stopping. He knows he needs the energy. Another full set of utility from Texture and time, but it's going to be the kill contact right in the middle of the battlefield. Everyone falling all around them. Texture peeks out, and he takes the shield down, but cannot stabilize. But at the end of the day, Gen G will clear the rubble, and Stacks answers back. The fight just does not end, but it's well beyond the walls. Now with 3 members and a trap wire in the way.
Gen G makes a quick read for it, though.
Foxy9 just trying to make them check that smoke a little bit closer this time, spending noise again, but it's a double up already. Munchkin is here, and the pit goes up. T1's already inside. They are past it. Do you read this lockdown also used? T1 now trapped in the corner, but what's the play, Gen G? How do you eliminate the targets? You might have herded them into the corner, but can you make sure you win the fight? They are well outside the pit. Carpe gets above. It's a high-low, but spike down. They dared it. They hear the Shrouded Step, but they can't win out. Buzz peeks out, but Yeoman and Karen will surround, and now Stacks
trying to hold on the edge of the smoke. It dissipates, and they're looking for the angle. Yeoman's holding. Karen alongside Texture in for a bit of an off angle. Texture gets ahead, exits the cyber cage, so maybe baiting out the spams a little bit early, and Yeoman will spot out the first. Down to just Stacks as he tries to get ahead. It's conditioning Gen G to go in for these A as well as C holds right now. So in for the B fights, an early boombot just to clear for the forward space. Nothing spotted yet, and T1 continues to hold close.
Yeah, no paranoia, so the showstopper, it has to be good, it has to find a target! He goes high, and he falls straight to the ground! Buzz still holding close, it's a crossfire, they just can't find a single target. Charon through the smoke, through the mind's eye, but is that enough? Still so many targets, 4 left alive for T1. You have to clear this out, Buzz, with a nice peek right around, and Charon this time. If you go for this Rebel fight again, there's a risk again that it's just 2 members stranded in the middle of the battlefield. Texture wins 1, but he gets drawn out. So now Gen G forced to continue fighting, and Texture has to fight his way out! He wins! Meteor will be shut down. Stax exiled here in Rebel all alone with the spike in hand, and it gets dropped.
Down to just Izu now.
But such a promising talent. Prepping himself for it, draws one out. Waiting, and Charon will find him! And Charon will be tasked to delay if there's another rotation. Just close hold. The Prowler, you know it was close. But how many are here? Just a nice angle from Meteor. But Munchkin immediately the trade. Shield taken off. And Charon, he's looking for more. There's a nice trade out for Munchkin as well. Just a ping pong back and forth. Gen G will look to regroup as T1 start rushing into the B site.
Half of the death. It's just a mid-round call straight into B. Try to get the spike down as fast as possible. Gen G's gonna take a bit of time to set up. Foxy9 though fires off an early warning shot just to let him know that there might be someone nearby. Keeps them invested.
You have the Haunt, you have the Prowler. Prowler goes out, nobody close up on Heaven, so a little bit of room to work with for Yeoman. Foxy9, a nice swing out, but Izu's sharp with it. And now the trade, a reposition from Izu, draws out Munchkin, and that's time bought for Carpe. For information, but Buzz trying to let them know that there are members on the A side, trying to draw them into that B side, but Stack's losing that. Suddenly T1 stranded a little bit. They have to push out if they want to create space. The paranoia should have landed, but Munchkin buys enough time. It's a nice shot, and now it's a 2v1.
Of attacker spawn and 2 players marking his position.
Flawless.
Oh, jeez. I mean, you don't have a shorty here. Oh, they'll spam him through. Buzz just hiding away. Prowler checks close, and whoa, Texture, we saw where the Prowler went. Perhaps expected him to start backing up.
Foxy9's lurk, not quite finding anything, so he comes back in to rejoin the team. Meteor?
Might have been looking for an angle for an undercut. Maybe they thought they could go for an instant peek at 3 different angles. It's a high-low. Gen G, you've been going slow, but you don't have any information. You clear these corners one wrong way, but it's just curiosity from Stax that will draw death.
And to fire and shoot true, they should be
everything, whereas Gen G trying to enjoy the game, set themselves up for success. Texture gets well ahead of Rebel. Oh, gets spotted with the decay.
Inside of B3 onto the A side from T1. Gen G slowly making their way through tree. Carpe notes and spots him out.
Yeah, the paranoid chases him out, but he's not tagged just yet. He's good for 2. Eventually, the aim punch gets the better of him, and Yeoman will get 1, but he's all alone. Only 25 HP. 10 seconds. The round's already lost, but how many guns can you take away? It's going to be just the 1. Gen G trying to get ahead of it. Is it going to work out this time? They'll go even deeper. This has been the variation that Karen's been showing us throughout this kickoff, going ever deeper to make sure there's an extra angle. The Prowler goes for it. He trusts his teammates. He's waiting for the ISO, but Buzz gets 1 kill. He gets 1, but he swings a little too far to the right, and Stax will return the kill. Yeoman with another trade, and now a 3v3 down to a 2v3, but it's actually just going to be Munchkin left all alone. Foxy9's on the other side. Munchkin has to fight his way out. He has to survive. Carpe getting curious. They're giving him the 1v1s. And Stax, now knows that the numbers may not be on his side anymore. He'll wait for the curiosity. Foxy9 overthinks it. Paint shells come through as well. You know the space has been given, but they're going to position themselves fanning out off that toxic screen. Paranoia goes through. They just cannot get out. Only Foxy9 gets taken down.
Man. Their only option is to walk through, and if they do, they're walking into their deaths. Meteor right around the corner. Stax being able to hold. There goes the first. Stax now back up from the top, and he uses the cage to spot out ahead. A second player, Izu. Double kills through and down to just Munchkin. Map, especially out towards the right side of Rebel, so maybe trying to teleport through, but here goes that shield. Buzz getting ahead, just jumping all the way in. Texture in for the showstopper, but he gets denied. Munchkin finds the trades, but Meteor sends out another kill contract.
Yeoman, all alone. He can't land the shot. He's just stuck like a deer in headlights. And Meteor will clean up that fight. Munchkin stuck once again. There's the undercut. You know it's an easier fight. He draws in Foxy9. Shield still up, and Munchkin eventually wins it. Now another 1v1. No, it is a 1v2.
Gen.G kind of slipping already in. The firepower not on their side.
Contact play, just a sheriff in Karon's hand. He spots one, but Izu's already good for a kill from afar. And that's the signal for T1 to just flood right back in. Never giving a chance for Gen.G. Oh, to take space, but Karon, he has other plans. 2 HP on stacks, but the paint shells. Undercut, being considered, trying to push someone out of the smoke. He'll wait for it in the beginning. There's a paint shells, the shield comes out, the showstopper, it's just gonna be spent back, but there's the C's, Buzz still lands it! And that's going to be the retake off the rip. 5 members all alive. Meteor looking to be the shield and the spear point for the team. He goes into tree, finds his target, undercut. Shorty not reloaded, but he gets the spray! Izu gives him the intel, the teamwork. It's the same setup. Gen.G, they want to try to get ahead. Karon, does he go for the double shrouded step? It hasn't worked before. It's an early paranoia this time. Bit of a switch up, but there's the kill contract. He's been caught. Texture's already down. Karon, you need to win this fight! Meteor refreshes his shield.
Found a little bit of positioning in towards the B side, but is it gonna be enough? His teammates out from the back, they've been smoked off. Foxy9 turns back around, takes down Meteor, but the Hunter Spirit comes out!
He dodges it. One more chance. He'll stay alive to get into position. It's a full surround. Like a pack of wolves hunting down their targets. Prowler now spots out Gen.G on a rush. They have to push out. They have to pick fights. They have to win them. Foxy9 and Yeoman, can you do it? 1v2, 14 bullets left. Yeoman down to 18. The defuse begins and Izu's holding the angle. Carpe in safety, and Izu will shut it down.